You haven't seen that?
How? How have you not seen it?
Boba Fett takes on local government?
It is my favorite movie I've ever seen.
Dude, me too.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to another episode of YHST. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Cockerham, the high school teacher.
And I'm your other host, Mr. Tony Marie, if you don't mind, sir.
And today,
We're back.
we're back, baby.
New dude. Who this?
3 different studios
Yeah.
in one room, in one property.
Yeah.
3 different studios
That's
in one
true.
property.
Yeah, we haven't switched locations, but we switched locations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We started out in the kitchen. Technically 4.
Oh, yeah, because it was a different angle at the kitchen when we went to video.
Yeah, we were in the kitchen.
Kitchen,
Then we went to the garage.
garage,
Got cold.
then got
Then
hot.
got hot.
You got hot, real
And
hot.
then we realized hot's worse.
Yeah.
Then back to the kitchen for temporary. And I got my basement back, baby.
Hey.
So now we're in the official dude.
You know, I think about that when people are like, oh, it's, you can always put on, you can't take off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to
Sure.
like cold versus hot.
I'm a big proponent of that.
I mean, it's the facts.
I'm a sucker for cold weather, though.
Yeah. I enjoy.
I like dressing.
Yeah.
Give me a hoodie, dude.
Shorts and a hoodie. My favorite outfit.
Absolutely the best weather
Favorite.
on earth.
Uh-huh.
Shorts and a hoodie to a bonfire.
Nothing better. Nothing better.
Dude.
Nothing better.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. But today, what we are watching is
Dark Side of the Ring, the Montreal Screwjob.
we are in Tony's waters right
Welcome
now.
to my realm.
We are treading water.
Welcome to my realm.
With
For
a-
those who are not familiar, Dark Side of the Ring is a biopic.
Okay.
It's a biography series. Yeah.
You already hit it with the biopic.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant though.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
You already hit it with the cool word.
Cut that.
Yeah, keep going.
Cut that, Jamie.
Yeah.
It's a biopic
Yeah.
of certain eras in wrestling.
Correct.
And time periods and storylines.
Mm.
So today we're going to watch the Montreal Screwjob, which is probably one of the most famous, not the most famous for outside of the wrestling world, because if you're talking most famous for outside of the wrestling world, it's probably Owen Hart
Okay.
or Benoit.
And Owen Hart is the famous story of him falling from the rafters.
Yeah, he fell from the rafters during a pay-per-view
Smushed.
and died, and then the pay-per-view continued.
They just dragged his body off,
Yeah,
stuffed it under the ring, and
They're like, get
we'll
this
to
guy
this."
out of here, and also sue his wife.
Oh. Damn.
But the show must go on.
I didn't know that.
That's why I wanted to watch it.
Oh, wow.
We'll get it later. We'll
Okay,
get it. But Montreal Screwjob's cool. It's about Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, who you'll know immediately, and Bret Hart.
Okay.
And it's a story.
The Heartbreak Kid. What a great name.
Great.
What a great name.
One of the best.
Yeah.
He's the best in-ring performer of all time.
Really.
Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's the one thing about wrestling that I just absolutely love. Like the energy and the intensity that they have to bring into the ring when it comes to performing. I mean, is height everywhere and also like width. Like the amount of creativity that they have to bring into that ring is huge.
Well, you're also, when you're in there, you're selling a storyline.
Correct.
So if you're the bad guy, you have to do bad guy things. Like hit people with chairs and cheat. Like it's huge. Like that
Right.
develops the storyline further than me just being like, I don't like you, you're a jackass, let's fight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And not only do you have to perform in front of people, but you're performing in front of a camera too.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 2 different styles of performances.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever been to a wrestling?
No, dude.
No.
I want to, though.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
That would be super sick.
It'd be cool, but it's kind of like live sports, right? It's kind of cooler on TV. Unless you're close.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you necessarily want to sit up in the 300s for a wrestling event, because then you're just watching the TV.
You just need a lot of Bud Light crystals.
True.
If you have a lot of Bud Light crystals in the rafters,
Yeah.
I think you're having fun.
It's probably rowdy up there.
Real rowdy. You think a Blackhawks game, playoff, up in the rafters is rowdy?
Yeah.
Dude, go to a wrestling match.
True.
I'm sure it's bonkers up there.
That's a really good point.
There's some real... who has... What performance or what sports have the best fans? Like between wrestling, the NFL, the NHL, MLB. Who has like the most fun fans?
I mean, I'm biased, but I would say hockey. Hockey's fucking wild.
Hockey is pretty wild. NBA fans are pretty crazy, though.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty crazy. When I sat courtside for that Bulls game,
Yeah.
oh, dude.
Yeah, pretty
Dude,
rowdy?
Yeah, it was fun. When she came up to us and she was like, "Can I get you guys anything to drink?" And we were like, we got full drinks. Why would you ask us if we need anything to drink when our drinks are full?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad server.
Yeah.
And then she looked at me and she goes, "Oh, you don't know. All of the drinks that you want to drink are free. All of them. Up until we get to the second half." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll take several drinks."
Yeah, several, please.
Right now.
Yeah, dude, I like that.
Yeah. So NBA fans.
Hockey's
crush.
fucking wild, though.
Yeah.
But I could imagine, like, if you're... I mean, you would take your grandma to a baseball game.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of, like, non-baseball fans at baseball games.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to a wrestling event,
Right.
grandma's not coming.
Grandma's not
And
coming.
we're wilding out.
Yeah.
Because the fucking Rock just came in, and
Sure.
we're freaking out.
Right.
Or Stone Cold's music hit. The glass breaks. Everybody's like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, wrestling's
Yeah.
so dorky, but I love it so much.
Yeah, it's pretty
A
spectacular.
lot of theatrics, a lot of storytelling.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's
And-
fun to watch. But like with the Montreal Screwjob, it's a lot of behind the scenes drama, which makes it even more intriguing.
Right.
Like trying to maintain the brand. Basically, the idea is that Vince McMahon, also he's in trouble. Didn't mention that.
Don't know that.
Yeah, it came out that he was maybe sending some hush money to a lady,
Okay.
and he stepped down as CEO.
Mm.
So that's a problem. But Vince McMahon was scared that Bret Hart was going to take the WWF championship to WCW, which is a big stain on WWF.
Okay. So he was going from one organization to another organization.
Correct.
And was going to bring the belt with him and be like, "I'm here." I
Well,
have
that's
the
what
belt."
Vince convinced himself of.
Okay, a little paranoia.
Little paranoia.
Sure. That guy's always seemed like he was always a paranoid, even as like a caricature in the wrestling theatrics. I was like, this dude is truly this person. Like the character that he would play on stage, or in the ring, I always thought of him as that person. And for this to be the story about it, it doesn't surprise me. Not surprised.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's exciting. I don't want to give anything else away, though.
Okay, but the idea is that his contract was up or something had
So
happened, so
basically,
he's switching organizations.
He had an offer. He went to Vince and said, "This is what I want, contract-wise."
Yeah.
Vince said no. And then WCW was like, "Come on over.
Yeah.
You're the biggest star in the world.
Sure.
We'll give you whatever you want."
Uh-huh.
That's as much as I'm going to say.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I feel like I'm going to spoil the whole damn thing.
And we have we got an 8.5 out of 10 on
Ooh,
IMDb.
not
Here's the
bad.
one-liner for you. In one of the wrestling's most infamous off-script moments, wrestler Bret Hart is stripped of his championship title through a backstage plot of betrayal that forever changes the sport. And we'll talk about that too. Is wrestling a sport?
I think it's more of a performance, I would say.
And maybe that's why people get like angry at it because they, by calling it a sport.
I mean,
it's
you have
real.
to be uber athletic to do it. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's a sport because it's not directly competitive.
It's all staged. Winners and losers.
There's
are staged.
competitive things in the background of like guys want to be the next guy.
Right.
but that's not what you see when you're watching it.
Sure.
So I would say no, it's not a sport.
Yeah, they need to drop the whole sport thing.
Sports entertainment. They had to do that
Oh,
because if they were qualified as a sport, they had to fall under certain guidelines for like I think like insurance purposes
I gotcha.
and
Also, their players couldn't use steroids. Then
steroids.
probably. And wrestling loves juice, dude.
Yeah,
Loves it.
there's actually a Dark Side of the Ring on steroids, so maybe we'll check that one out too.
Okay.
But let's go check this thing out, Shawnee.
Okay, let's do it.
Catch you on the other side. And that was the Montreal Screwjob.
Ooh, buddy. Dude, this I felt like I was 8 years old again.
Welcome to
Oh my! I got chills. I got chills. I got chills. As they said in the interview, he was like, "Look at my arm."
Close shot on the goosebumps. Yeah,
Of course. Oh my God, that was so much fun.
it's fun, right?
I can't wait to watch all of them. I'm gonna watch all of them.
They're
I'm gonna
awesome,
binge all
man.
those.
They're
are
awesome.
sick.
Yeah, they're done really well. It just gives you that other side of wrestling, which makes it that much more fun.
Of course. Let me start with this.
Please do.
I can't believe. Do you know the referee's name?
Earl Hebner.
I can't believe they put poor Earl Hebner in coach. Bret Hart is sitting first class on the plane.
You only fly first class when you're champ.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Wrestling's crazy, dude.
crazy, right?
They're wilding.
Yeah.
Dude, they're wilding out there.
Yep.
The fact, is that even the case today, would you say?
I don't know about today, but back in the day.
Hot damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's such a crazy thing. When I heard that the referee who's going to be on national television in 1997
Yeah.
is sitting coach.
The biggest match of the year.
Literally the biggest match in history of wrestling in a lot of ways is going to sit coach.
Yep.
Oh my
Poor
God.
Earl. Earl had a
Jeez.
good run, though, man. He had a good run. He was an awesome referee. He's
was-
like one of the classic
Tearing up there at the end.
Attitude Era
I mean,
referees.
it really was something. That's what I love about wrestling. And that's why, going back on what I said, is like the idea of it being a sport. Like there is so much emotion pent up in this.
Yeah, these guys take it really seriously.
Of course. But you know what, though? I'm still going to say wrestling isn't a sport. There is a level of true, proper theatrics.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it goes like to real drama.
Yes.
Like these guys are so proud.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're so prideful of what they have that they're not willing to give it up in certain situations.
We were talking, and they talk in this segment a lot about kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
Kayfabe. What is kayfabe?
Kayfabe is basically the idea that everything is real
Correct.
and not giving up that idea to the audience.
Not breaking the fourth wall.
Correct.
That's all it is. Not
Correct.
breaking the fourth wall. Not revealing to the audience that, when people now today are like, that it's fake, right?
Yeah.
It's because of this moment.
Uh,
The way I
more
mean,
or less.
in a lot of ways, that's how the documentary presents it.
Yeah.
is This was one of the deciding moments that braked.
Yeah, Brett exposed the business.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Sure.
Because he was butthurt.
This honorary brotherhood.
Yeah. So which side do you lie on?
Ooh.
Whose team are you on? Are you pro Bret Hart? Or are you pro Vince McMahon?
So for me, in my childhood, in my relationship with wrestling, as I was watching the fight, as they were showing the footage, I remember it very, very vaguely. But I remember them calling back it on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Like I remember footage of them showing what had happened.
You've seen it before.
I had seen it before, right?
Yes.
But for me, as soon as this starts, press play on my relationship with wrestling. Because Vince McMahon was always the evil guy. He was the
yeah.
evil of the evilest men who had ever walked the universe. I remember that in my heart.
That's what this is, though. This is press play on Mr. McMahon.
Exactly. I remember that. And it was so crazy to think about. I mean, Bret Hart, dude, he comes from a lineage, a family lineage of wrestlers.
Yeah.
The sons all became wrestlers. The son-in-laws all became wrestlers. The daughters married wrestlers.
Yeah.
A family of wrestlers. They had a bear who used to wrestle in the basement, dude.
Yeah.
The Hart family is amazing.
It's amazing.
But Vince McMahon is literally the no evil villain will ever amount. Not even Darth Vader himself will amount to what Vince McMahon meant to me as my childhood evil guy.
Right.
Vince McMahon is as evil gets. He's more evil than Palpatine.
Yeah.
He's awful.
Yeah. But do you think there could be a case made for Bret Hart's leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Just drop the belt.
Can't do that.
Can't just drop it?
Can't just drop it.
Why?
I mean, that breaks the fourth wall. You can't do that.
No, but just lose. Just decide to lose.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to lose.
You have to lose.
You have to lose.
Like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to a different company.
Right.
You denied every attempt to make the match make sense.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Mm-hmm. You have to. And for what's Jim
Cornette?
Mr. Dahmer himself. Who's the guy with the crazy
Jim
guy?
Cornette.
Yeah, Jim Cornette.
Yeah. He's
dude,
awesome.
I love that guy.
He's one of the few wrestling purists left.
His
whole life
Mm-hmm.
is wrestling.
His callback that he ends up having when he references in Montreal in the 1930s, the reverso, right?
Yeah, double cross.
Oh my God, it's just so great of a story. It's so phenomenal of a reference into like.
Yeah, Cornette's cherished in the wrestling community.
He's awesome.
He's got a podcast.
Oh, I bet.
And they like review wrestling, like weekly, and it's awesome.
That's cool.
He's the best.
Yeah, it was so cool. So I mean, no, you gotta lose the match. You have to lose the match.
Yeah.
Or
you
think long term. You know that this is a career path for the rest of your life. So you make the claim that like I never wanted to lose the match. You like own when the hero becomes the heel, sick.
Yeah.
Or when the heel becomes the hero.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did I say the same thing?
No, you got it.
Oh, okay. I said it backwards? Okay.
No, you got it.
All right. Olympic American
Kurt
wrestler Kurt Angle
Yeah.
was the best for that.
Yeah.
Was he the heel and became the hero,
No,
or hero?
they
became
brought
the
him
heel?
in with the idea that he was going to be babyface.
Okay.
That was the idea. That's hero, right? In
Uh-huh.
wrestling talk, babyface.
Gotcha.
They call it face.
Oh, gotcha.
So-
you should. Okay, go. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So they brought him in.
Uh-huh.
He's an American hero. He's an Olympic gold medal winner.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get over, and everybody hated him. So then they turned him heel,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then he would stomp and cry and make a big deal out of everything, and it was perfect. It's like perfect character.
He kind of ruined like real wrestling for a lot of people because as a kid I was just like, fuck these bitches.
Yeah.
They're just like stomping and crying all the time.
Kurt Angle's one of my fucking
You know?
favorites, man. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. But yeah, all right, so we can do this. 8.5
8.5.
over under.
As a storyline, I'm gonna say even.
Okay. 8.5 is
Actually,
pretty high.
no. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna
Okay,
say over.
all right.
I'm gonna say over.
That's
I'm gonna
what I
say
like to
over.
hear.
I'm gonna say for sure over. For sure.
I like that. Of course I'm over.
What a great story.
Well, Vice does it very, very well.
I mean, Vice is the king of the documentaries
Yeah.
in the world, right?
Yeah.
Ever watched Pharmacopoeia with Hamilton Morris?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Fascinating documentary. It's on Hulu. Hamilton Morris is like our modern day version of Hunter S. Thompson.
Okay.
I guess you could probably say he's like a journalist, but he's a journalist that is always researching like chemicals and chemical science. And what Pharmacopoeia is this dude literally just goes into just these random corners of the world, and he interacts with these different communities and societies. And they always have, every single society and community has their own version of their like psychedelia world. And then he consumes their psychedelic, and then he talks about it. But what he does,
He's like a mushroom reviewer.
yeah, kind of.
Oh, okay.
But he does like, not to say that mushrooms aren't like serious and intense, but he does things that are just like off the
wall.
charts,
Yeah.
bizarre. Like he'll drink, he's drank like toad venom and stuff like that.
Oh.
Weird stuff. But he talks about like the chemistry and the science and like the culture and the socio-cultural aspects of it. He goes all in on it. And Viceland does that. And they do. It's awesome. It's super fascinating.
Yeah.
Super informative and interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
But they always do stuff like on the edge, cutting edge.
Yeah. I think the one disappointing thing, or I guess two technically, maybe three, is about that the Montreal Screwjob is no Shawn Michaels, no Vince McMahon, and no Triple H.
Right.
Because those guys were so heavily involved in it. And obviously they probably just declined.
Right.
So you're only really getting one side of the story, except Cornette gives you kind of Vince's story, but you don't get it from Vince.
Right. And Vince Russo.
Vince Russo. He stinks, though.
You don't like Vince Russo?
Mm-mm.
I like Vince Russo.
Vince Russo was always viewed as like a pussy
Yeah.
because of Cornette.
Right. Right. Of course.
Because everybody loves Cornette.
He's a great heel.
But Vince Russo leaves WWF like the following year and goes to WCW.
Oh, okay. What a bitch boy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you,
What about me?
Mr. McMahon or Bret Hart?
I'm more on McMahon's side.
Okay.
I think that Bret Hart has built. It's going to sound bad, but I think Bret Hart has built his legacy off this, and now he's sticking to the status quo of like I was the greatest, but they stole it from me.
Yeah.
If it was anybody else other than Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler ever, greatest in-ring performer ever. He might be a cocksucker. They're all cocksuckers. He's the best.
The level of gymnastics and
He's just an incredible seller.
Shawn Michaels floats through the sky.
He's the best,
Right?
man.
Wouldn't you say so? Like
He can make a good match with a pillow. He's amazing.
Yeah.
But like my thing is if you have made the decision, whether or not you got screwed initially on the contract, where Vince says, "Yeah, we can't pay you what we can promised," that sucks. But you made a decision to go to WCW. He's a long time proponent of wrestling and what wrestling is, and he knows the rules. You drop the belt before you leave. Just lose and take it and go to WCW.
Yeah.
Because nothing happened. Even though he did what he did and he got screwed, he sucked in WCW. Bret Hart was never the same.
His character and his integrity was tarnished after that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Right?
I don't know. Because he went on like every news station and was like, I was screwed.
Right.
So maybe it wasn't tarnished, but he also fucked up a lot of shit doing that. I like Bret Hart. He's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
But just lose if you're going to leave. Just lose.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Damn. Wrestling's so crazy. So as you were...
You know who Shawn Michaels lost to?
Oh, okay. Who?
Well, after his reign? Take a guess.
The Rock himself?
Nope.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I should have known that.
There was a match in I think maybe the WrestleMania after,
Okay.
where Mike Tyson was the guest referee.
Okay.
And the whole storyline was Mike Tyson was part of DX. And DX was Triple H,
Yes.
Shawn Michaels, and China.
The bad boys, dude.
at the time. So there was one episode where Mike Tyson rips open his shirt and he's got a DX shirt. So everybody thinks everything's against Stone Cold.
Uh-huh.
And then at the last minute, Mike Tyson turns and he's on Stone Cold's team.
Oh, yeah.
And then Stone Cold wins.
Huh.
And then Shawn Michaels is out of WWF for like 4 years.
Just gone?
Gone.
Really?
Drug problem.
Oh. Damn. It wasn't like written like that. That's sad.
No.
Don't like that.
But yeah.
Wow.
And then Shawn Michaels comes back and has one of the best
Do you
careers.
remember when you used to just crash those beers together and just like guzzle them?
Yeah,
down?
dude.
It wasn't even like liquid. It was always foam. Just
Steve
slamming
Weisers.
foam, dude.
Steve Weisers, dude.
Just slamming foam.
Oh, he's the best.
That's
I just got to the part.
greatest.
I've been rewatching everything.
Uh-huh.
I just got to the part where Steve Austin goes heel,
Oh.
turns into a bad guy.
I remember that.
That motherfucker. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
He comes out and he shakes Vince McMahon's hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, no,
Yes.
our guy.
Right.
We lost him. But
Unless you're all for the heels.
I do like heels. Triple H is one of my favorite wrestlers ever.
Oh, dude. Like I said, Vince McMahon, there ain't nobody in the universe more evil than that man.
I know. It's the best.
Damn.
Welcome back to the world of wrestling, man.
Thanks for having me.
This is the fun stuff. This is the fun stuff.
There's a show. There's this new show on HBO. They're in their season 2. They just finished filming it, watched it. It's amazing, awesome. It's called Gemstones.
Okay.
Gemstones was the guy who created Gemstones is the same guy from Eastbound and Down. Do you know that guy? He's got the Jerry curls in the back. What's his name? What's that guy's name? It's important to know that guy's name. He's important.
Trying to think of his name in Eastbound and Down, and I feel like that would Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers is the guy's name.
Oh,
Kenny Powers is Danny McBride.
There you go.
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride.
So Danny McBride created this new show called Gemstones, and it stars Danny McBride.
Okay.
It's got a pretty great cast. People really, I don't know, some under the radar characters, but one of the main characters, one of the leads, is John Goodman. John Goodman has this family. He's an elderly man. He has this family of just fucking
Is his
idiots.
wife Roseanne?
No. She's dead.
Roseanne's dead?
Roseanne's dead. I mean, in cancel culture, she died.
Oh, right. Continue.
He's got this family of just morons, and he is responsible for leading this like television religion. Like he's a Christian man who televises his like sermons.
Okay.
So he's like
Joel Osteen.
He's like Joel Osteen. So he's mega rich and mega famous and doesn't believe in half the shit that he spouts off. John Goodman's character in Gemstones, they reveal it in season 2, and he used to be a wrestler back in the day.
Nice.
So that's like Danny McBride always pays as like a proper homage to white trailer trash culture. Mm-hmm. That I just love, dude. Trailer trash culture is the best.
Yeah.
It rules.
Trailer trash people love wrestling.
It's their religion.
Yeah. And NASCAR.
Yeah, dude.
That's
it's
awesome.
Everything.
Yeah.
So you reveal that he used to play that role, and that's where he came from, his like theatrics and stuff.
Oh.
Which is sick. You
That's
know
cool.
what I mean?
Yeah, I think that.
You know, that's why The Rock is able to do what The Rock does, and that's why the White Rock is able to do what the White Rock's able to do.
Who's the White Rock?
Who's the
John Cena?
Yeah, John Cena. He's the White Rock.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
The Rock's the first guy to like make Hollywood, break into Hollywood as what The Rock has been able to do. The guy who's following right on his heels
John
is
Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah. Good point.
You know?
Yeah. The Rock was really the one, but he always had it. He always had that extra level
Yes.
of like creativity and determination. Like wrestling wasn't the end.
What is where you're at right now? Where is The Rock in his career?
The Rock just lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, okay.
WrestleMania 17.
Right on.
Crazy. He robbed him though. So now Rock's got to be getting close to Scorpion King.
Oh, okay.
I think.
What was that again? Remind me.
The Scorpion King?
Yeah.
That was the Mummy. The second Mummy movie.
Oh, you're saying that he's getting close in
Into
in
going to the
film and
movies.
Hollywood
Yeah.
and stuff. He's starting to make that switch.
Right.
And when the Scorpion King comes out, that movie ruled.
Really?
People love that movie.
I don't think I ever saw the Scorpion King.
It's got Brendan Fraser.
I don't know if I ever saw the Mummy.
Oh my, that is blasphemy
Yeah.
to one of our very close friends.
Who?
Shane, dude.
Wow, really?
Fucking, he's seen every single Mummy movie ever. He's even seen the original from the 30s. I believe 1938. You're going to have to quote me on that in the comments.
Dang.
Yeah, and then Brendan Fraser brings the Mummy back to life, and Brendan Fraser is like the pinnacle of Hollywood at that time.
Yeah.
The absolute pinnacle, right?
Right.
And then Mummy 2 comes out, Brendan Fraser again, his career is booming. Everybody loves Brendan Fraser. You're getting The Rock come in to be the bad guy, to be the antagonist in this movie. It's going to be just such a great conflict. I think it's not better than the original,
Okay.
but it's damn there close.
Really?
It's damn there close.
I might have to check out the Mummy.
Let's check out the Scorpion King here.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Love that. The Rock as the Scorpion King.
Okay, so I lied about everything. Damn it, this is why you don't Google stuff. Brendan Fraser isn't in this movie?
Oh, he's not?
No.
He was in the first one.
The Scorpion King is the Scorpion King, and it's not the Mummy. The Mummy's the Mummy.
I thought it was Mummy 2, the Scorpion King.
No, because The Rock is in the Scorpion King, but he's not. This isn't the Mummy. This isn't the Mummy.
Are you sure?
100%? I'm not 100%. No, yeah, it's called The Mummy Returns. That's the sequel. The Mummy Returns. It does have the same exact color scheme, which is pretty messed up.
So the Scorpion King is a completely different movie?
Yeah, the Scorpion King is a standalone flick, I think. Here's the one-liner for Scorpion King. A desert warrior rises up against the evil army that is destroying his homeland. He captures the enemy's key sorcerer, takes her deep into the desert, and prepares her for a final showdown. I think...
How the fuck did I think that the Scorpion King was a Mummy movie?
It is crazy how much of a same... It's an hour and 30, so if you want to watch it. It's crazy how much of a exact same color scheme it is from
I
Scorpion
could have
King
sworn
and the Mummy.
that Scorpion King was the second Mummy movie. I could have sworn.
So, The Mummy Returns comes out in 2001, and The Scorpion King came out in 2002. So the sequel to Mummy Returns came out after.
Well, ain't that some shit? How the fuck did that happen?
Snuck up on you. We should watch The Mummy, though.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Is the Scorpion King the third Mummy?
Oh, you think it's like an offshoot of... I mean, it doesn't talk about the character that Brendan Fraser plays. So I wouldn't imagine. I mean, it never references anything else related to the Mummy.
All right.
Like the second word in The Mummy Returns is mummified. If you're talking about the mummy, you got to use the first word that you use has to be mummy. Mummified,
mummification.
mummification.
We're back, dude. We're fully back,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
We're fully back.
Cheers, man.
All right, so I guess The Rock wasn't in a Mummy movie, even though I could have. I swear to God, I would have put my house on that. But
I love being a movie review podcast.
Yeah, it stinks sometimes. I guess I don't know how that works, but next week we're gonna watch what we watch next week.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the Boat Podcast. It should be out by now.
Oh, can we talk about this guy? Because we just did a wrestling thing.
Superfly?
Yeah, Superfly.
Yeah.
Who is Superfly? This is my action figure. I've had him for forever. Don't know where I got him.
Yeah, he looks crazy as fuck.
He does look
He
pretty
looks
nuts.
really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fully know the story on Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, but I'm pretty sure he killed his girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Which is funny because he looks crazy.
Yeah, he's jacked.
They used to make action figures so intense back
Yeah,
then.
you can see his veins.
You
and
know what I
stuff.
mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him. Pretty nice package on him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would come out with like leopard print. Is that leopard?
Yeah,
That's tiger print.
Cheetah, tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah, he was cool, but
Okay.
he was before my time.
Okay, we're talking 80s.
He was like Macho Man Randy Savage time.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I was going to say another one, but I can't think his name.
So much steroids. So much.
Whatever you got, yeah, put it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Yeah.
check out the Boat Pod.
Yes.
Check out the Boat Pod Part 1 on the Cyber Shindig portion of Fishhook. Check out Boat Pod Part 2 on YHST portion of Fishhook.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not out yet, sorry.
Yeah.
We're having some technical difficulties with that, but that's none of your business. And I'll tell you what, Shawnee.
What's that?
Until next time, baby.
Ciao.
Double hard bastard, double hard bastard, dojo magic, go gadget. Liddy, tryna get litty, holler me, we can let the devil out. Hating, keep hating, all you motherfuckers need to simmer down. Blind men wanna see my vision, and the comment and women wanna ask permission. I'm driven, I'm getting down to business. I ain't expect you to understand my ambition. Well, that's a sick opinion, bro, thanks. I'ma get to swimming, no chase. I need a woman that can lift up a car, help me with an alibi when I get home from the bar. Double hard bastard, climbing out the casket. If you gotta know I'm doing great, fantastic. 8 straight jackets, hate that's classic. Skate right past it, thanks for asking. From the wall to the window, hit the crescendo if you tryna flex. Cup of Glock in the thought, take a shot, little bro, say Liddy, tryna get litty, holler me, we can let the devil out. Hating, keep hating, all you motherfuckers need to simmer down.
Noodle ramen, 2 disposable bowls. Caught a flight and booked a room at the Lowe's. Go meet the hook in a luxury rental car. Make a few trips, I come back, I could get a car. Illegal immigrant, distribute chemicals. Pay off the border patrol, I could get across. Speak on me, them people come get it, y'all. Jump out in traffic and knock all your windows off. I can't be slipping, I'm focused, I'm on to the problem. So they tryna break me out proper. Can't play friendly, I'm serving J-Crack, I'm safe business. Straight business, strapped like a gym, I got weight in. Emerald cut diamonds and make niggas play with your barrel. This bitch in my waist, paint your face with it. Loyalty got to be in, you can't make niggas ever see vision. I recognize fake niggas.
Liddy, tryna get litty, holler me, we can let the devil out. Hating, keep hating, all you motherfuckers need to simmer down. I'm like, look out below, there's leeches down there, I see blood in the snow. You sitting at the top, you were talking, that's how it goes. Any other human would've stumbled down there, would've slowed. Raise your glass if you're invincible and made out of gold. Sidebar, I'm alive, I'm a diehard. My God, high tide in my pie chart. From side eyes getting high in a dive bar. To 5 cars on the line in my side yard. From the wall to the window, hit the crescendo if you tryna flex. Flex, bitch, flex. Cup of Glock in the thought, take a shot, little bro, say Liddy, tryna get litty, holler me, we can let the devil out. Hating, keep hating, all you motherfuckers need to simmer down. I'm like, it's some dumb motherfuckers where I'm from, man. You don't go to war with a million loses on motherfucking lawn. You dig? Man, y'all looking like some succulent baby lambs right now. There's gonna be clear-cut winners and losers. I'll make sure of that.